very quick,
Brandon Gordon and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you very much.
Just
we
doing
are
some
pleased,
tests here. I'll show you guys
to be
here in
bringing
just a
you
moment.
coverage of the National Football League
As
presented by EA Sports. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that
I'll basically show you guys the test that I'm running real quick. Like I said, this is going to be real quick, man. I'm going to try to get through this game. I'm on my lunch break. Getting started a little early. I mean, a little late, rather. So as you can see, all Madden difficulty, normal speed. I have defensive assists on. I have fatigue at 60. Right? Now, the only thing that I'm going to adjust is this right here. I've already done it. Pass blocking at 25 for the CPU. All right? So we're going to try that out. I want to see how the pressure is. I played a game earlier, the Falcons against the Saints. That was phenomenal, but I used my old computer to cap it, and it's just taking entirely too long to upload. So I'm not going to show that one. So hopefully I can get the same results here. I want you guys to pay attention to the pass rush. Is it too much? Is it too little, or what have you? So that's what the test is. Like I said, before we get started, it's only going to be one quick game. I'm on my lunch break. I work from home. I'm sure sometime later tonight I'll be back on to do some extensive streaming. I think I want to start, go ahead and start a CFM and, just play a couple of those games in the stream so you guys can see that. All right, so just want to give that expectation. And let me go to the page here and make sure the audio is coming through. Give me a moment. Yep, audio is coming through just fine. All right, let's do it. I'm using a different mic too, so y'all let me know how that sounds. I'm actually connecting my mic, my Blue Snowball, directly to the PS4. I think I prefer this mic in terms of streaming instead of using the one here on the headset. But you guys tell me, which one sounds better.
The ball on the tee, we're set for
Still trying to get this camera straight. Yeah, I think I'm good now.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Bring the laptop closer so I can see some of your comments.
The starting quarterback coming out leading Dallas, of course, the 36-year-old
Now, guys, also,
man,
like I said in my other streams, I'm not really going to be answering a lot of questions and things like that, man, because honestly, at this point, you guys are going to have to play it yourself, man. And the reason why I take that approach is because everybody's different. To me, I think some of these things are opinion. So asking me how does this feel, how does that feel, in my opinion, that really doesn't necessarily help. I could like something, you could hate something. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Look at that. Zeke getting busy on me already.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards.
Nah, man. Nah,
taken the early lead.
You can't get in trouble for EA, but you got to think. It's still a sale. I mean, if you're worrying about them flagging the account or whatever like that, I would say maybe. No, you'll be all right. I think you'll be okay because there's a lot of people that got the game already. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be fine.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much.
Yeah, man, I really want y'all to see that game I had against the Falcons, man. It was crazy. I might end up just letting it upload all day, just eventually let you guys see it. But that game was pretty crazy. Julio Jones got off, so we'll see how that goes. But like I said, I just wanted to do this quick stream real quick, man, while I have a little bit of time.
On 1st and 10, it's Osweiler. And his throw here's incomplete.
That almost got crazy.
To get it to Cecil Shorts that time. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
All Madden, all Madden.
Got some big threats at wideout.
All Madden.
They seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time
since
I
somebody's
look out
coming in
game,
late,
we're getting these.
let me show you again what the settings are. And I'm going to rely on you guys in the chat to tell, people who come in late what the settings are. Because, again, I don't have a lot of time. I'm on my lunch break. All Madden. Only thing that I've adjusted is pass rush. 25 for the CPU. Seems like a sweet spot. That Atlanta game was pretty good.
Bigger, more athletic,
so
acrobatic
we'll see.
Receivers, we have some today.
I don't think you'll get flagged, man. I think you'll be straight.
2nd and 10. It's Osweiler again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked
Good.
up by Morris Claiborne.
Let's show y'all something.
Return will stop right around the 25.
Now, believe it or not, I actually threw that interception on purpose. I want to see. Let me see. Let's go back. I can go to the replay. What I wanted to see is I wanted to see how he was going to play him. Good defense right here. He pushed him to the outside. Got to get that player movement together, though. So I still got to be critical of that. It's not where I want it. Look at that. But look at how he plays this. Great play. So I wanted to see if he was going to do that.
Appointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
Really wanted to get on defense as well, so we can see what this pass rush is looking like. And I got other games. Like, I'll show you some other games. I got games that was already up that you saw I was really trying to win. This one, I'm really just trying to showcase some things while I have a little bit of time. Not really worrying about, throwing that interception. Like I said, I wanted to see how Claiborne was going to play that inside. Because I know there was some question on the show last night about man coverage and stuff like that. So testing some things, man. I haven't had a lot of opportunity to jump into practice mode yet. I've been kind of busy. So some of this stuff y'all are seeing me test on the fly. I like to test during the game. I don't always go into practice because it's my belief that it plays a little different in the practice field.
And some room to work. And down inside the 15.
Zeke getting off. That's another thing. People wanted to know if the CPU had a run game now. You're definitely going to see that.
Taking that from the college game, showing some glimpses of it here.
It all depends on who you're playing against.
Last season with Ohio State, over 1,800 yards. Only one game where he didn't get over 100.
Yeah, Landry Jones has to go, man.
I think they listened to him and they were smart to do so.
It's over for him.
On the next level. They run with Morris. And he's
over
going to work
for him.
This one down to about the 5. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
How about a 6th-round pick that turns in 1,000-yard seasons his first 3 years in the NFL? That's
and he'll get in. Touchdown.
Cowboys. I'm not getting in the middle of the field, man, the way I want it. They didn't do any, what you call it? They didn't pass the ball. They're just running the ball.
He told us he was going to hit the end zone a couple times in this game. I just don't know that he envisioned doing it in the first quarter.
No. That's right. You only can do it in CFM. I could have tried to play certain moments. But actually, hold on. Let me see. I know you can do it in CFM, but I don't know if... Yeah. All right, I'll play one more offensive series. But after that, I'm going to jump back on defense.
After the touchdown.
Because I want to see, I'm trying to see the pass rush and show you guys the pass rush.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it in.
Let's look at that. They send 4. Oops. Yeah, see that? All Madden. All Madden, that's the CPU. And, you know, I still have my pass block in the 50. You don't have all day in the pocket. That's what we're looking for in this video, guys. That in particular. So you're just going to see me just pass the ball. I'm probably not going to do much running. This is really more so a showcase of the pass rush on All Madden.
Second and 10 now. Osweiler. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed.
Actually, I will play offense and defense because it's good to see the CPU pass rush as well. So I'll do that.
Which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
Man, All Madden seems to be it this year so far. Y'all know I've religiously campaigned against All Madden, but it's feeling good right now.
That complete to Lamar Miller, and they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
So once again, anybody coming in late, I'm testing pass rush. I'm going to continue to pass the ball. I might not run it that often. Things like that. I'm trying to see what the pass rush looks like for me and the CPU.
And that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
Here's Osweiler. And incomplete as he was knocked.
Let's look at that.
And it took the ball off course.
Let's look at that. I held the ball too long right there. And mind you, I'm not trying to hold the ball too long on purpose. I tried to step up right there, waiting for somebody to clear. Let's see, how many did they send? They sent 5. Middle linebacker. I don't know what he's doing right there. Look at who is that? Number 59. Not really sure what he's doing. Maybe he's going to get back in coverage. I don't know if he's intending on blitzing. But look at this. This is pretty much a 4-man rush. Boom. Pass rush is there.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys.
And again, guys, I'm saying, because I know people come in at later times. Quick stream. I'm on my lunch break. I work from home. It's going to be one quick game. I will be streaming a lot more tonight. Guaranteed. Probably later on in the night.
Again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That seemed like that should have been a catch. What y'all think? That seemed like that should have been a catch and a fumble, perhaps.
Defense has set themselves
That's something to keep an eye on. I might have to relay that feedback.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. On 3rd down, Osweiler. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught.
That's going to happen with some of the more elite receivers. But I think you guys have also been able to see in other people's streams or some of my videos as well, aggressive catch is not overpowered this year. You can definitely defend it with the SWAT mechanic, and only certain receivers are able to get off. See what the fatigue looks like.
And he usually bounce back.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked with Charles Davis.
Let's see, what was that? Was that a blitz? Probably so. That was a linebacker that came through, I think. Oh, no, he's on the line. Gets bumped by the tight end. Want to clean up these animations right here, too. That right there, that's just that interaction. It's an eyesore. This seems like a stock blitz. Yeah. More people than we can blitz. Than we can pick up. That looks pretty good. I didn't have a lot of time at all right there.
And it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
I mean, mouthpieces, man. That's a priority thing, man.
Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. And he'll be hit as he
more heat.
releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Now, what I mean by that is, you know, Dustin Smith actually came on our show one night and actually explained that. You know, it's more work than most people think to get those things in the game. Since they're not there now, they used to be there, but it's like alignment and getting the mouthpiece to animate and all that. It was a lot of stuff that they explained, but I agree. I would like to see that. You know, I want that full authenticity look as well as gameplay. So I'm agreeing. I'm just saying that's probably why it's just not there yet. It's not top priority as of yet. Getting good pressure, man.
Used to say all the time,
I'm trying to get them to do more 4-man blitz. I mean 4-man fronts, and not send heat, so we can see more actual pass rush.
Into double coverage anyway.
He called you Laddie?
He called me Laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Green 39. Green 39.
3rd and long, it's Osweiler. He'll rifle this one deep. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He missed all
yeah, you make a good point there, Kia.
But it's so good to see Orlando Scandrick back on the field.
And of course, guys, y'all know I'm always in critique mode. You know, I still want to get this cleaned up. I understand why it happens, but I still want to get, you know, those little shifts out of the game. We understand why it happens. 2-man animation. It appears in pretty much every sports game. But I want to see one company figure that out. It would be great to see that. Figure out how to, how to navigate that situation and reduce that or eliminate it or whatever the case.
Looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there was some.
You saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
Great defense.
Across his body, picked off by Andre Howe, and he'll bring it back to the 9.
Yeah, I know I've been talking to the devs about stunts. It's on the radar. I can tell you that much. Y'all know I have to be kind of, you know, very light and casual with my responses, you know, because of things that I know. But let's take a look at the pass rush here. This was a 4-man front. Watt gets double teamed. Clowney is able to get off of his man. Elliott picks him up, cuts him. Watt is still double teamed. Yeah, all of the bigger threats are being double teamed here. Vince Wilfork is unable to get past, who was that, Martin? That was a fairly decent pass rush, so to speak. And what I mean by that is Clowney beats his man, so he's coming. And then Zeke picks him up. You know, can't really argue with that one. And then because of the great defense, look at this. This is cover 3 match. Check out your man here. Reads that. Look, and he adjusts to where the ball is going. And this is crucial. I always get on them about head tracking. This is crucial. Because of the cover 3 match now, he actually looks at him and knows where he's going, so he turns his head to go find the ball. And what do you know? The ball is actually coming his way. Pretty good right there.
Des Bryant taught that even when he's covered, he's open. Not a surprise.
All right, I'll run the ball here. This one was so close.
He's made throws in the past that have had no business being caught. Only to see Des come down with it. But this one was asking a little too much, and it winds up being intercepted.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
I'll pass
so
again.
Much of the game today. We're looking for
I might not be able to finish this full game, guys, but you know, I already told y'all what this one was about. But I got plenty more coming for y'all later tonight.
Is a hybrid type.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. C.J. Fedorowicz, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans draw a bit closer. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays, because coverage.
Yeah, he did throw across his body. Absolutely bad decision.
On the outside. If you work your tight end into it, that's a
yeah, you can get the headphones, man. It'll definitely let you hear the sound effects more, or if you got a nice surround sound.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here.
A lot of times I use my surround sound.
To the 25-yard line.
No, not bragging or anything like that, but I got a Bose surround sound. So, but I use the headphones, of course, when I'm streaming. Just makes it easier, you know, to prevent echoing and things like that. You know what I mean?
And now Dallas gets set
so hopefully now that we got him deep, well, not deep, but down here at the 25, hopefully I can get him to pass more. Take a look at this pass rush.
See what happens.
Woo!
He's brought down after a good gain.
Y'all see that?
It's a gain of 20 that time.
Let's look at that real quick.
And that leads to a Dallas first.
Got a little subtle juke. Gotta love that. That's another thing I like about all Madden is the aggressiveness. I've always liked the aggressiveness of all Madden. It's just that in years past, all Madden just had too many, you know, so-called cheats. Ooh, wee. That's crazy right there. Now, if you want to nitpick, somebody could say, how does he know he's there? You know, I guess I'll give him, well, you can kind of see him. And I'll give him the running back instincts right there. That's kind of crazy. Still feel like, oh, okay. Yeah, I like to see Clowney reach out more in that situation too.
Down.
Obviously, I like the juke modifiers and things of that nature. It makes the game, it gives you more access, more ability. It helps with more authenticity when you can get jukes that look like that one that he pulled off. So, you know, you gotta love that.
The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And that one got
whoa, what was that?
Threw everything off. It brings up third.
Looked like a shift animation there. Again, guys, these things happen, man, in all of our sports games. Y'all know what I'm about. I'm about just bettering things. I don't point out, no need to clamor on things that, you know, that happens in all games. This doesn't affect the play either. This is like a bad shift situation, you know, a game calculating what's happening here. It didn't affect the play, so I don't have a huge problem with that, even though it could be an eyesore. But let's just look at the pressure. I only sent 4. Again, they're double teaming there in the middle. Watt looks like he was going to get some penetration. They're kind of pushing that pocket back, and I like the way that Merciless gets up and knocks the ball down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the clock.
Let's see if we can get him to pass on this situation as well.
Old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football.
For you guys who have the game, try it. Try all Madden and try putting the CPU's pass rush, pass blocking down to 25. See how you like that.
Defender in the secondary now on third down. Back to throw, Romo.
Saw that?
Is going to be incomplete.
Look at it again.
He was trying to get it to his.
J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt is causing problems. All right, let's take a look at it. Boom. Romo doesn't have a lot of time. Let's 1, 2, 3 seconds or so. Look at your man right here. He's coming around the edge. J.J. Watt beats his guy. And at this point, if Tony Romo holds on to the ball, he's going to have to step up in that pocket. And Wilfork has broken through as well. That's a good pass rush right there, in my opinion. Coverage on the back end is very solid. You know, those two linebackers here, the linebacker and the nickel guy kind of got, you know, they kind of got tangled up here. But if you look at everything from a bird's eye view, you got to love this. Romo has nowhere to go. The only thing he can do is check down, and he has to get rid of it, because if he doesn't, Watt and old boy over there is going to be a meeting at the quarterback.
Ezekiel Elliott, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, I would definitely like the game to move more towards recognizing key players and maybe double teaming all the time. You know, it is the CPU, so I don't know how much we can expect for them to make those kind of adjustments. But I would like, that's an idea I've actually pitched to Clint. I would like to be able to, look at that guy, he's frozen. I would like to be able to assign a double team at my discretion on the O-line. That would be great.
Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston.
All right.
DeAndre Hopkins, 77.
You're going to expect that to happen with certain guys, man. And it's funny because this guy here, let me show y'all something. Who was that? Hey, I already knew. Carr cannot cover. I've been giving him the business in a lot of games I've played against the Cowboys. Now, let's look at the pressure. He sent 5. Look, here he is. He's coming. You know, the 66 kind of turned away. Now, you know, just some feedback. I want him to acknowledge the fact that this guy has broken through. Definitely want to see that more. But if we're just looking at the rush itself, I didn't have a lot of time. I had to let that ball go. Good to see that. Why didn't I take control of him? I didn't need to. I mean, what's the point? What's the purpose? When I knew he was going to catch it.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
So, if you know you have a pass wide open, is that big a deal to you to switch on to the receiver? What's the point? I just let him catch it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I mean, you know, that's just my opinion. You know, you play it how you want to play it, but I don't see the point in me doing it in that scenario. I take control when I can see that there's going to be a fight for the ball. But if the guy's wide open, he's beating him by a mile, just let him catch it.
And out now come the Cowboys. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up.
Ooh.
But you've avoided a mistake.
Oh, look at this.
You didn't turn it over.
Dez Bryant with nothing but green grass ahead of him. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Impressive.
Dez Bryant, 72 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their
This is what I don't understand, man. I just got to be brutally frank sometimes. How can you guys not tell what team I'm controlling? I don't understand that. You should be able to tell just by looking at the icons who's a computer and who's not. All right, so let's look at the pressure on this one. Yeah, blitz. That was a blitz. But let's take a look at this right here. That's a one-on-one. Clowney beats him pretty much. Watt is locked up. Number 92 here. Quinn, what's this guy's name? Dunn. He beats his man. All Madden pressure, man, I think is going to be the way to go.
Tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past.
Yeah, defensive matchups is one of those things that's a must.
Give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff,
I mean, I'm just happy that at least the developers know that as well, man. It's just that, you know, like Rex said, they tried it, it didn't work the way they wanted it to work, but they got to find the right way to get it in the game so it doesn't interfere with all of the, you know, the new coverage and all that stuff that they have now and the defensive player movement. You know, it's a lot to that. And I'm approaching, guys, about 10 minutes left, so I'm not going to be able to finish this game. I'm going to actually cut this short. But like I said, I'll be back on tonight. You know, this was just something I wanted to do real quick while I had an hour to kill. And I got started later than I wanted to.
You know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
I like how they finished that tackle right there.
They did. Let's see how they...
All right, let's look at that one.
Adjust.
At that time, I had a good amount of time in the pocket, which and at times you should. Let's see why. Everyone's being accounted for. Well, I don't have a ton of time. You know, I had to actually step up. He's about to come through, and these two guys are about to wrap around, so pretty solid pressure. You know, it's just the thing I've always asked. You know, when people say there's no pressure in the game, I always ask, what exactly are you looking for? Are you looking for a sack every play? Or are you just looking at the fact that I got to get rid of the ball?
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first half highlights and analysis.
LR, plenty to show in this one.
Going to be a busy man at intermission. On second down, here's Osweiler. And his pass incomplete.
All right. I'm going to keep showing these in this particular. Since I'm not going to be here much longer, let's just keep looking at all of the opportunities for pass rush. Yeah, see, you don't really have all day. You know, I had to get rid of it because here this guy's coming right there. And, you know, Dallas doesn't really have, like, outstanding pass rushes. So maybe tonight, man, when I do another stream, maybe I'll use teams, like maybe I'll play against the Texans or against the Broncos or Seattle, teams like that.
Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense. And
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. And he's going to be marked down.
Just playing around right there.
Dallas territory. A big hook up there. Osweiler to Hopkins. And even 60 yards.
Coaches really don't.
All right, so maybe I made some of you guys happy the right time. I'm going to show you. You know, since it was such a big deal. Oh, I clicked on. Oh, I clicked on to him. Oh. Let's look at the pocket. Ooh. Kind of like that. Now, what we need, though, from here is I want to see him try to get that leverage. Like at this point, we would have see what may have happened if he would have got closer. But I like that fact that he's coming. So I'll hold the ball another second. That could be a problem. And I like how the pocket is actually closing. You know, this guy's pushing his way back. So, like I said, this is a small sample size, guys. I think I can go ahead and, well, let's try one more pass, and then I'll cut it after that.
Run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Let's do something like
the
this.
Defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
I don't know, man. I don't look at the game hard enough to tell which one it looks better on. I prefer PS4, but it's just my console of choice.
Again, Osweiler. Penalty, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him.
All right, now I held the ball all that time on purpose, guys, to see how long it would take to get the pressure to come in. Let's see. Double team back there. Yeah, the Cowboys just don't seem to have any guys that can get pressure the way they're supposed to. He gets off. A little funky interaction there. Don't like that. Look at the running back. Watch him. So there's a lot of little stuff like that that needs cleaning up, man. You know, I can show this stuff and giggle about it because these are the things I talk to the devs about all the time. So it's a matter of getting these things to perform the way they desire. But like I said, I mean, find me a game that doesn't have those issues. So now I'm just trying to challenge the devs and whoever else are making video games to eliminate those issues. Alright, this might be the last play.
On second down, Osweiler. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Alright.
The coverage.
And he didn't have any time there, but I think that was just because that was a blitz.
And it's 3rd and goal now.
Obviously with the cornerback coming. But again, look at this right here. I didn't have a lot of time. Who's that, Crawford? Boom. Nowhere to go. Your man right here wins his battle. Who's that, Sean Lee? Nowhere to go. Look, everybody is basically getting their pressure. Alright, so let's do a quick count. I know this is not official, but 1, 2, 3. Ball's got to come out. Defense is locked up. Probably had an opportunity over here if I could have stepped up. The car is getting dealt with over there. That dude is, pitiful. Let's see how your boy did over here, Scantry. Much better coverage than Carr. So there it is, guys. Quick stream. Time for me to get back to work, but be on the lookout tonight, man. I plan to do a pretty decent amount of games, and I don't know, might do CFM, but I might do another video like this. I'm not sure yet, but I'll be back. So I appreciate everybody watching. Time for me to get back to work. Y'all have a good evening. Peace.